Hello, good evening and welcome to the review shows. Today on the review shows we're going to be reviewing the Gross Science Zombie Hand. So we're going to open it up now and have a look at what we have in here. According to the instructions we have, or the box rather, according to the box we have a skeleton hand bones, zombie skin powder, green powdered colouring, zombie hand mould, zombie ooze liquid, zombie setting powder, fingernails, safe scalpel, maggot, goggles and instructions. And that looks like the safe scalpel. Oh, I can see the maggot in there as well. Instructions, mould, goggles and bones. So we'll have a look at the instructions. This is a Gross Science Zombie Hand. Create and dissect a gruesome severed zombie hand. So once you've made it, you can actually cut into it and have stuff ooze out of it. So, first of all, start by making the 20 hand bones. And join them together, matching the numbers, moulded onto each bone to show which pieces go together. So we don't need our goggles yet. Make sure all the numbers are on the same side of the mould so we can see the numbers. So I'm going to put this together in fast motion, and here we go. And 14. And there we have it. Oh, that one. One zombie hand. Or the bones from the zombie hand anyway. So, take the zombie hand mould and separate the two halves. So we got our zombie hand mould. And we will separate the two halves. Oh. Nearly. You can do it, you can do it. Rub Vaseline, not supplied, completely around the edges of both halves of the mould. Right, okay. So we have some Vaseline around the edges. Let's take off this. I suppose these are the edges. This must be to seal it. So there you have it, sealed around the one side. Put a bit on the other side now. I think that's the bottom by the look of it. And this is the top, judging by the shapes. This is for 7+. So if you're over 7 you can play this, and if you're not, you'll have to wait till you grow up. So smearing Vaseline all around the edges. I think I've covered all the edges now. Place the completed skeleton in the bottom half of the hand mould, making sure the 4 holes on the front of the bones are pushed into the locating lugs in the mould. So we have 4 holes on the skeleton, and yes, there are 4 lugs on here. So we shall push them onto there. Are they going on there? Not sure. They're in the right place there, so yes, it looks like they're going on. This one needs a bit of work. That's it, they're on there. So there we have. There was a skeleton hand in the bottom of the mould, placed onto the lugs. Place the bottom part of the hand mould into the bottom half of the edge clip. So this is for the shape. I can only do one way, so this is the one. This is the bottom half. Now push the 2 green mould halves back firmly together. Okay. So it's like a glove. And add the top section of the edge clip to that. Make sure the hand mould remains firmly pressed together, and clip the edge clips together, which I'm doing. So there we have it. The mould is ready with our skeleton hand inside. So we'll put that to one side a sec. Now then, take the zombie ooze liquid and pour into a jug. So we have our jug. Because we're doing our chemicals now, I shall put on the safety glasses. Thank you, Professor. So look what we got here. We got fingernails there. We have zombie skin powder, zombie setting powder, zombie ooze liquid. That's our safe scalpel. That is our green colouring. That is our maggot. So I need to take the zombie ooze liquid and pour into a jug. Removing the little thing first. Weird smell. Take the zombie liquid and pour in. Add enough cold tap water to make the liquid up to 200 ml. So we have some cold tap water here, and I should make that up to 200 ml. There we are. I think I'll give that a stir with my safe scalpel. Pour the liquid through the funnel hole in the top of the mould. Stop when the liquid is level with the bottom of the funnel. Okay, is this going to leak? I don't know. I'm going to take a precaution in case it does. And put that there. Presumably this is why you use the Vaseline, to seal it up. I'll stop when that gets to the top of the funnel, which I can't really see with these glasses on. Oh, there we go. Give it a bit of a tap just in case there's any air and move it around. Okay, we're at the top of the funnel. As with all good science experiments, you will have to be a little patient because you must place the mould in the freezer overnight to set. Make sure the mould is placed upright so that the ooze doesn't run out of the funnel. Place in a bowl just in case there's any leakage. Okay, I shall empty my water into here. And I shall place my zombie hand in there. So that's going to go into the freezer for the night, so I shall see you tomorrow. Hi and welcome back to day 2 of the Gross Science Zombie Hand. We've still got the mould in the freezer, but before we get it out we're going to make the skin for the hand, and for this we'll have to add the zombie skin powder into a cup or an old container like a margarine tub. So I've got an old takeaway tray, so we'll add the zombie skin powder, which is this little packet, into here. I've ripped it apart because I can't open it. We shall put the goggles on for this bit now because we're mixing again. Run the hot tap in the kitchen, and when it is warm as possible add 75 milliliters of warm water to the skin powder and also 5 drops of the green colouring. So I'm going to add some hot water to this. And then some cold. Ooh, nice hot now. So that's about as hot as tap water would be. So we've got about 75 ml of that. So there you have about 75 ml of fairly hot water. So we'll add that to that. And 5 drops of this, but it's actually like a powder. So it looks like we've added most of that. And then mix quickly until the skin powder is dissolved. Be fast as this mixture will start to set quickly. Okay. So we're going to dissolve all this green skin powder. And then we have to pour into a flat surface like a plastic food container or baking tray. So I've got a baking tray by the side of me ready. So we're going to mix this. My safe scalpel starting to melt because it's plastic. Science! There we have that mixed. And now I shall pour it onto my flat container. Which doesn't look very flat. Because the table's not flat. Place in the fridge and leave for around 20 minutes. So I'm going to go and put this in the fridge and we'll leave it for about 20 minutes. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we got that in the fridge now for 20 minutes. So we're going to go on to the next stage now. We've taken the mould out of the freezer. As you can see, it's a bit frosty on the end. So in an old container or bowl that is big enough to fit the zombie hand mould into, add 1 litre of cold tap water and all the zombie setting powder. So we've got a litre of water. And we're going to add the zombie setting powder. Stick the old glasses back on as we mix. This looks like little polystyrene pellets which are dissolving in there. Stir until the powder has dissolved. So let's clean off our scalpel because it's got some skin on it, green skin. So we're going to stir this now until it's all dissolved. You can see it there, like little pellets dissolving away. They're dissolving quite quickly. Okay, so I think we're pretty much dissolved now on that. So the next stage is to take the frozen hand from the freezer, open it and take the hand out. So we're going to open this up and take out the frozen hand. Break it open somehow. Doing this gently because I don't want to break it. But it is quite stiff. Oh, there he goes. I want to do it carefully because I don't want to break any of the fingers. And then we have the top half off. And now if we can ease it out of here. We have one frozen zombie hand. So now we have to place the hand into the water and rotate it so that it coats all sides. Leave the hand in the water for about 60 minutes. So that's an hour we have to leave it in here. Occasionally rotating. So we'll leave that for an hour and I'll keep rotating it and we'll come back to it. See you soon. We've got the skin now out of the fridge. As you can see, it's set. It's like a jelly. So we're going to try and get it off here because we have to put it onto this skin template on a bit of cling film. So we're going to get some cling film onto the skin template. Should be enough. Flatten it on there. And now we're going to try and get the skin off this tray. As you can see, it's like a jelly. There it is. So we'll get that onto the skin template, hopefully. Not too bad. And there we have it, the skin on the cling film on the template. So now we have some excess skin. It's green because zombies are green in a lot of the films apparently. So now we have to cut out the template using the safe scalpel. quite easy to cut because it's very thin. We'd probably make it thicker by using a smaller tray, one that's just about hand sized. Cut down the fingers as well. So that's cut around the template, so I'm going to remove the excess zombie skin. It looks like jelly, but I wouldn't eat it. There we have our hand on the cling film template. The zombie hand is still in the solution. It needs another quarter of an hour. A lot of loose skin in here and some ice still. So we'll leave that. And we'll come back in about 10 minutes. See you then. Okay, welcome back to the final part. We can actually take the hand out of the solution now. We have our tray ready. And as you can see, it's covered in like flesh. Rotten flesh all over it. So we're going to place the skin on top, making sure the thumb goes the right way. Tuck the fingers over. And then we have our gross science zombie hand, which you can cut into. And watch the flesh oozing out. I'm going to add some blood to it. This doesn't come supplied, but I have some. So I'm going to add some blood to my zombie hand and myself, just to make it look that bit grosser. And also in the packet we have somewhere a maggot, which we lost. There it is. And some fingernails, so we're going to add them. Add the maggot and the fingernails. To the hand. Actually stick into the green skin quite well. So there you have it, the gross science zombie hand. So please subscribe to the channel so you'll know of any new content as well. Hit the bell and like and comment if you like on this video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next review show. Bye.